Hi guys and girls, this is just a quick video on how to make a mod pack on the Twitch client. So I'm not going to tell you how to download the Twitch Curse client and install it. I'm just hoping people will understand that on their own. That could be another video down the road. But basically, when you run it, besides seeing this in vile, toxic everything here, you go up to the very top and you go to mods, and then you go to Minecraft. Now, it'll probably be dulled out, and when you click it, they'll have like an installation, whatever, and you can do whatever you like there. Ignore the names, I have fun with them. So from here, what you can do is you can create a custom profile. Now, if you're brand new to making a mod pack, I would suggest sitting at 112 and don't go any higher, because the newer versions will get a little more confusing. They have Forge and Fabric versions of mods, and Fabric doesn't work for Forge, and Forge doesn't work for Fabric. Not yet. There's somebody making something there, but it can get a little confusing and a bit more hands-on. But let's do 112 anyways. This is like creating your first one, so call it Bob or whatever you like, and you can grab the Forge version. Usually, if you're doing an older version of Forge, you grab the latest one. Usually, even if the recommended is down here, usually the latest one is just fine for older versions. They don't usually keep them broken. So there's Bob. And if you want to launch Bob, you can just quickly. I always like to launch it. Now, usually if this is the first time you've done Curse and Twitch installer, all that, it might take you a minute to download things like libraries, things like this. But technically, already, this is a client with Forge installed, just like that. 1, 2, 3, you already have Forge up and running, and yeah, there you go. And you'll see the 4 mods loaded. So you got your the Minecraft Coder Pack, Forge mod loader, Minecraft Forge, and of course Minecraft itself is showing up there. I think back in the day they didn't do Minecraft itself, but now they do. Okay, so now what we do is we go to our pack Bob and we just click it, and what we do is get more content. And this is the easiest thing. This right off the bat lists basically usually like more popular downloaded ones. So here's just enough items. This will let you have the nice little interface so you can see things. Here's journey map. Here's chisel. I'm not gonna go too crazy because I don't want to make this too long, and I like IC2. I know IC2 is not, I think they do the full name, but I know not everyone likes industrial craft. There's Greg Tech on here as well, things like that. And then all we have to do is go back. You can see them on here. You can even disable them. It's smart enough to download libraries. So for example, when I downloaded Chisel, it downloaded the connected textures, for example. So that's kind of, being a little smart there. And then all I have to do is launch like this. And we'll go back in. Once again, like I said, you'll originally, when you've freshly done this for the first time ever, you'll have some extra libraries to download. You have to log in and things like that. But it's using the vanilla Minecraft launcher, which I think is actually kind of cool. I think it's neat that Curse did that. Usually they don't, a lot of other ones don't use the vanilla launcher, but they did go more for the vanilla launcher. So I think that's kind of cool in my opinion. And there you go. So we launch here. And you got your mods here. Oops. And you can see your mods listed here. We'll just go create a single player world just quickly here. And you can see it there. And that's pretty much as easy as to create a pack. And I'll just show you, just quickly here how to export the pack. So you can even give, the pack to a friend or whoever else. So here you go. So you can see the stuff here. If we scroll through here, you can see all the... There you go. There's the IC2 stuff, etc., etc. So pretty darn easy, if you ask me. I don't think you can fail that too much. Okay, so if you go to the gear over here, there is an export profile feature. So what you can do is export it. Now, usually you don't want to export anything other than the mods and the config. So you don't need to check all this out. Usually it's just the mods folder itself and the config, and even the mods folder. It basically, these won't be actually included in the zip. It'll look like it might be, but it isn't. So if we go to desktop here and throw Bob right onto the desktop, I'll show you what it looks like. So here's Bob, and Bob is actually very small, 14.4 kilobytes. And if we open up Bob, it's on my wrong screen, Bob has something called a manifest. And opening on the other screen, the manifest actually includes the mod IDs and everything, and the version, basically the project ID and the file ID. and it'll have required, and it'll download those and it'll install it just like that. And then somebody else, they can literally take it and they can go here and sorry, let's go back. They can go in here and create a custom profile, and from here, actually, or import one, there it is. And then they can import it and they can go to desktop and they can grab Bob, and that is pretty much it. Also, I just probably should let you know, in the gear up here, you can change your profile options, and you can also change your memory settings here. So there's a system-wide one, but technically, depending on the pack you're playing, you should always set one there. You shouldn't be too bad at 4096 for most packs anyways. You can increase it a bit. Just remember, the higher you increase it, and if you don't need it, the garbage collection will hit, like hitting a wall every time, and then you'll get those weird stutters in the game. So you don't ever want to increase it too much. But that is honestly as easy as it gets. If you want to edit the configs and everything, you just do your open folder here, and you can go in here. Here's your IC2 configs, for example, and you can go ahead. Just keep in mind that some of the configs might not open the first time. They might be just white, no icon, so you can set it to your editing program. I suggest using the most basic things like Notepad. Don't use Word, things like that. They'll break the formatting. You can grab something called Notepad++ or Notepad 2, which you're seeing here. I prefer Notepad 2 for just basic editing. If I'm doing some larger kind of, mass searching, things like that, I prefer Notepad++, but I don't know, I just enjoy Notepad 2 a bit more. And yeah, that is as easy it is. Hopefully that helps whoever is in need. I made this because somebody asked for a video like this just to make a pack. And anyways, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.